Okay, so we're just gonna get right into this. I'm just gonna clip my hair back. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I'm in focus or anything. I have all my eye makeup done. I do have foundation on my face, which has been sitting in my face for a while. I'm just gonna show how I use, or what I use this concealer palette for. I made a video, I believe back in January, I want to say it was. I did a review on this concealer palette. I will leave it linked below, so definitely check it out. It'll be the first link in the description box. And someone recently commented that I should do like a tutorial using this, or how I use it. So that's what I'm going to do. I got this off Amazon. I've had this since January. I've hit pan on a lot of shades. It is kind of messy in here, so I do use it on a daily. I use it to contour and I use it to highlight under my eyes and stuff. So that's what we're just going to do. I'm going to take, trying to find my brush because I have brushes like everywhere, which isn't good. Okay. So I like to apply with a brush because I do have long nails, so it gets gunked in here and I don't like that. But I like to take the yellow color and this light color. Swirl it around. Get enough product on the brush. And then I like to put it underneath my eyes in like a triangle motion. This is perfect because I do this when I'm filming as well. I go a little heavier when I'm filming. But it helps if you have any like fallout under your eyes. It helps clean that up. And it's like thick, so that's good. Put some down the center of my nose. This is like what I do when I film. I hope I'm recording. Imagine I wasn't. Oh, that was a fail. Oh, my cubes. Oh, much. So on my chin. So this is just how I do it. I know it's a lot of concealer, but I don't know. That's just what I do. And then I like to just wipe the brush with like on a dried out makeup wipe or like a tissue. And then I go into the medium dark and the darkest color in here. I like to mix those two and then put it where I would contour. Not a lot, but like enough. I like using cream products because, I don't know, they're so much better than like powders, in my opinion, but everyone has their opinions. A little. I don't do all this on a daily basis by any means. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. I'm gonna go all out right now, right? And if I look a little cray-cray, like my hair and stuff, it's because I just got off work, so I'm looking a little crazy. And then to blend it out, I use this Flawless Concealer brush from e.l.f. I don't know if you could see it. And then I just tap it, and I just drop something. Don't rub, because then you'll just rub all the product away, and the product that's like underneath the eye. So you know, keep tapping. And I like to do this like with under the eye rather than just going in like a circle, because I feel like with me anyway, I do have puffy under eyes and lots of bags and dark circles, and I feel like when you just do the normal just underneath instead of the triangle. Well, with me anyway, I feel like my dark circles stand out more, and I don't like that at all. I feel like I just don't like it. So I keep tapping. If I'm looking like 2 different directions on my laptop, I have my webcam up so I can see too, and my mirror, because I am kind of like blind. Not even kind of, I am blind, so I can't really see myself that far. Everything's kind of a little blurry. So, but because I need contact lenses, but that's another story. And then I also use this brush to blend out my contour. And I like to go in circular motions when I blend this out. And I like to keep it above the line. We'll try to anyway. Like that fishy face. Tapping motion. And by all means, I am not a professional. This is just how I do my makeup, and I think I do a pretty decent job. I'm not going to say a pretty damn good job. I'm going to say a decent job. Which I think I do. I'm just going to blend that out. The chin out with my finger, because, yeah, whatever. And then I'm going to take this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. Sorry if I haven't really been looking at the camera this whole video. But yeah, so I just recently picked this up, and I wanted to give it a little try. So it's going to be like a first impressions mixed with the tutorial. I haven't really done a makeup tutorial in like forever. I guess I'm just going to tap some powder into the lid. Not much goes out. And I'm just going to take that same brush. There's not really too much product on it. And I'm going to dip it into the powder, tap off any excess, and then I'm just going to pat under my eye, and then set it with the powder. I like to do that because when like you look down, it could crease before you set it, and we don't want any creases. We don't want to set those creases into place, so just look up. This gives me a headache actually, but it's okay. Ooh. My face is highlighted, guys. And then just to set all the other stuff under my face, I'm going to use this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. And I like to tap some into the lid as well. Take a big fluffy brush like this one, dab it in there, dust off any excess, and then just set wherever else I put concealer. And then with the bronzer, I like to go in with the stippling brush. This is an Up and Up one from Target. So I'm just going to blend more of that contour because I feel like it's still a little harsh. just going to take this bronzer. I believe this is an NYC bronzer. I may be wrong. It might be Rimmel. I have a lot of my brushes everywhere, and some are in the bathroom because they need to be cleaned. And I'm going to take this e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush and go into my bronzer. Just take a little, just to set the cream product. That's what she said. I'm going to bronze those temples and whatnot. I don't know how this is looking on. If you hear background noise, I apologize to my brother. He's being very rude. Are you still filming? But this is what it looks like. I don't know how it's coming out because this is an HD camera and I never really used an HD camera before. And I feel like when I use like HD stuff, well, it's gonna look good, but this can also be how I use this concealer palette, / how I highlight and contour. Smart. I'm just gonna grab a blush. Not that one. I have my makeup like right here. This is a NYX blush. It's in Pinched. The cap cracked in my bag. Thank God the pops didn't get messed up. But it's this nice, like, pink color. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and put that on my cheeks. Not too much, just enough. Just for the subtle color. Then I like to go in with another stippling brush. I have so many. This is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. And I'm just going to blend the bronzer and the blush. I'm not going to put highlight because there's still some like under eye highlight that goes this way. So, and I don't really like too much of a highlight on my face because I don't like to be super glowy. That's pretty much all I do, to be completely honest. Sometimes I go in, like if I have like a makeup wedge or something, like a makeup sponge, sometimes I just take my finger and dip it into the powder and then just put it underneath the bronzer line. Sometimes it goes underneath the line on how I have it or how it's supposed to look. And Nicole Guerrero here on YouTube does this, and her makeup always looks flawless and on point. It's called baking. So I actually learned this from her. And you just let it sit there for some time. And I use my finger to do that because actually, I feel like my makeup actually looks really good, and it never looks as good. So I'm just gonna let it sit there for some minutes, seconds, but I'm pretty sure that is it. My makeup's not completely flawless because I did just get back from work and I just had eye makeup and brows on, and I threw on some foundation to do this video. But yeah, if you do want a tutorial on the eye makeup that I was wearing today, I'll insert a picture somewhere here on what it looks like when it looked on fleek earlier. Definitely let me know in the comments, and I would gladly do that. So I'm just going to take a brush and then just brush excess powder away. And it just looks fleekness. So yeah, that is basically all I do, or how I use, or what I use, how I use and what I use this concealer palette for. So yeah, definitely check down the description bar for details and the names of products. This actually doesn't have a name, FG15, that's what it says. But yeah, I got this off Amazon. As I said, it was only like, what, like $5, something like that. I'll have it linked below in case you want to pick up your own. It's really inexpensive. I think it was free shipping too, if I'm not mistaken. My arm looks so fat. But yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it's all over the place and I don't know if I'm in focus. I don't even know if I was filming this whole time. But because I am using a new camera and everything, so everything's different for me. I'm getting used to angles, lighting. It is getting dark out because it is, what time is it? It is 7:13, so the sun is starting to set. So let's fluff out my hair. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. My cheeks are so pink. I put a little too much on. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you stay tuned for more. Definitely let me know your thoughts, and definitely leave me video requests. I love that you guys are commenting and letting me know what you want to see, because I never really know. I scroll through YouTube and subscription, newsfeed, whatever you want to call it, my subscriptions, and see what other people are filming and kind of incorporate that in my videos and come up with ideas. I'm going to be filming a video right after this one. It's going to be a collective makeup haul. I've been getting a little bit too much makeup lately. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.